broken heart is one of the most excruciating experiences a person can endure. It is not merely an emotional pain. It is a suffering that affects the body, mind, and soul. The feeling of emptiness, the longing for what was, and the haunting memories make each day feel heavier than the last. It is a wound that seems invisible, but aches deeper than any physical injury. But in Buddhism, suffering is not our enemy. It is our teacher. When we face heartbreak, we are presented with an opportunity not to be defeated, but to grow. As the Buddha once said, pain is inevitable, but suffering is optional. This means that while pain from loss is unavoidable, how we respond to it determines whether we remain trapped in suffering or find peace. A young seeker once asked a Zen master, "Why does love hurt so much?" The master smiled and invited the seeker for tea. He began pouring tea into the cup, and even when it was full, he continued pouring. The tea overflowed, spilling onto the table. The seeker gasped, "Master, the cup is full." The master nodded. "So is your heart, not with love, but with attachment. Love and attachment are not the same. You must empty your heart of expectations before you can find peace." Heartbreak often comes not from love itself, but from the loss of expectations. We grieve not just for the person, but for the imagined future we thought we would have with them. Love is selfless, while attachment seeks to possess. When we mistake attachment for love, we set ourselves up for suffering. Consider Anna, who deeply loved her partner. When the relationship ended, she spiraled into despair. She realized that much of her suffering came from her belief that she needed her partner to be happy. When she learned to differentiate love from attachment, she found peace. She still cherished her love but no longer clung to what was. The Zen master took the seeker to a river. "Can you stop this river from flowing?" The seeker shook his head. "No, master. The river moves on." The master smiled. And so does life. A broken heart feels like the end, but time does not stop. Life continues. You must decide. Do you flow with it or stand still? Heartbreak tricks us into believing our story has ended. But life continues, and when we resist this flow, we suffer. Acceptance does not mean forgetting. It means allowing yourself to move forward. Michael's fiancée left him just months before their wedding. He spent years trapped in regret, wishing he could turn back time. When he embraced the wisdom of impermanence, he learned that just as seasons change, so do people and circumstances. Life does not wait, and neither should we. During a walk, the seeker winced in pain. A small stone had entered his sandal. He stopped, removed it, and sighed in relief. The master smiled. Pain teaches you where to look. Your broken heart is the same. It points to an attachment, a belief, or a fear that must be released. Pain is not our enemy. It is a guide. Many people distract themselves from heartbreak with work, new relationships, or avoidance. But Zen teaches that pain persists until its lesson is learned. Sophia buried herself in distractions after her breakup. But when she finally sat with her pain, she realized it stemmed from her fear of being alone. Addressing that fear led to true healing. The master pointed to an empty chair. Once, someone sat here. Now they are gone. Does that mean their presence had no meaning? The seeker shook his head. No, their presence still mattered. The master smiled. Then do not resent love simply because it has passed. Every person we love leaves something behind in our hearts. Gratitude transforms pain into wisdom. Instead of focusing on what is lost, We should honor the love that was given. Liam lost his wife to illness. For years he was consumed by grief. One day, he began writing down memories of their happiest moments. Over time, gratitude replaced sorrow. He realized that love, even when it ends, is never wasted. The seeker bowed to the master. "Thank you. My heart still aches, but I see it is not broken. It is growing." The master nodded. Heartbreak is not the end of love. It is the beginning of understanding. Do not close your heart in fear. Love again, not with attachment, but with wisdom. Many people fear love after heartbreak, but a closed heart is not safe. It is imprisoned. True healing comes when we allow ourselves to love again, but this time with a deeper understanding. Emma swore she would never love again after a devastating breakup. But years later, she met someone new. This time, she did not seek completion in another person, but embraced love as a gift, free from fear and clinging. Heartbreak, like all suffering, is a doorway to deeper understanding. It forces us to confront our illusions, recognize our attachments, and find freedom in letting go. Love is not possession. True love is free and does not seek to own. Pain is a teacher. It points to where healing is needed. Life moves forward. We must move with it, not against it. Gratitude transforms sorrow. What was given is never truly lost. Love again, with wisdom, not fear. A broken heart is not the end. It is the beginning of a new chapter, written with greater understanding and deeper peace. The pain of today is the wisdom of tomorrow. If you are heartbroken, remember, you are not broken, you are growing. Thank you for watching. If this video resonated with you, subscribe for more insights on Zen wisdom and healing. Leave a comment and share your thoughts. May you find peace on your journey.